Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Observer podcast. I'm Ariana Allen, and I'm your host today. I'm joined with Noelle and Curtis, who are both staff here at the Observer, as well as being on the Observer podcast. And today, this one is for you, freshman Seahawks. We will be talking about tips to be successful inside of the classroom as well as outside of the classroom. And today, Noelle will be kicking us off with tip number one of resources.
Thank you, Ariana. So yeah, for all you incoming freshmen, I could give you tip number one right off the bat. I'll give it to you. It's resources, student resources, school resources. Take advantage of them. Advising is now online. Since we're remote, we're not allowed to go on campus. Advising is online. It's easy. It literally picks your classes for you. They set out everything you need to do in order to graduate. Another one is laptops and webcams. If you're in need of those at home and you don't have them, you could easily just call BC and they distribute them still. And then another one also would be online tutoring at tutor.com. And that is for Broward College. You can go on there, schedule a free tutoring there for any type of material, any subject, anything you guys need. Don't forget that, tutor.com. And yeah, I would take those as those resources.
Thank you, Noelle. And those resources are all there for the students. So we strongly encourage that all students, not only freshmen, but all students, utilize these resources because it is there for you and it's to benefit you and your education. Now, Curtis will be talking about communication.
Thank you, Ariana. How you doing, my fellow Seahawks? Communication. Communication is kind of hard during this remote learning time we live in, but I have a couple ideas. One idea is create a WhatsApp or a group me for your class, so your fellow students can maintain a communication. Another thing is to always look through your BC email. Another college always send emails to the students about updates and different resources, like Noelle said, that the Broad College provides. Another is if you need questions like in financial aid or applying for classes, the Broad College provides assistance from their advisors to assist students in scheduling their class times and different financial needs they have. And remote learning is different from online learning because online learning you barely have communication with the professors. In remote learning, it's a constant communication with students and professors. So I would choose remote learning other than online learning.
Yeah, and all those points that you brought up are so great, and they're going to help students so much in the future because communication is how we are able to achieve anything in life. So it's a great skill to learn now. Next, we're going to be talking about organization and study habits. And this is a way just to stay up to date with your assignments because college is different from high school. No one's going to be telling you that you have assignments due. It's going to be up to the student to go online and see what they have due. And so something that I personally do is I have an agenda that I write down all of my assignments. I know that D2L also offers the option of having a calendar to see what you have coming up for your classes. And so I color code my agenda. So whichever works for you, I strongly encourage you guys to use and to just find what works for you in your learning environment. It'll also help you balance between having a social life, a work life, and being a student as well, is keeping up to date with those assignments and knowing what you have next and knowing what's coming for you. So next, we're going to be talking about a poll that I put out on social media the other day. I asked, what advice would you give your freshman self? And several of you responded. Some of you said, don't wait until last minute to start prepping for your transfer. So this goes out to all of our transfer students. Research what schools you're wanting to transfer to, know the requirements so that when you go into your advising meetings, you know what is to be expected of you. Also, 2 years go by faster than you think, which that's so true. Take advantage of the time that you guys have. We next have, it's going to be very hard days, but it's going to get better with some help and motivation. Students, we want to remind you to be self-motivated. You guys will get to the end and to just stay encouraged by your end goal. And next we have learn about the different scholarship opportunity that your school has to offer. And this can go back into the resources tips of finding out on your own what what scholarship opportunities that Broward College offers. We strongly encourage that as well, because you never know what's out there. And there's so many scholarship opportunities that so many people don't know about. There's also fastweb.com that offers scholarship opportunities. So just research that and see what's out there for you. And we want to encourage you guys to follow us on social media, look up all the other Broward College clubs, and we want to thank you for joining us today and have a great day.